Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session, we're going to cover a few examples on Stream API. So in our earlier video, we covered all the Stream APIs and what are the functions, like what is the different type of operations in Stream API. So in this session, we're going to see some few examples to understand better. So without wasting time, let's get started. Now I have switched to Eclipse IDE. Let's create one class where I can put the examples here. So let's create a stream API example and have one public static main. Okay, friends, for save time, what I have done, I've already created few examples. So let's go by one. So first we need to have one list, simple list. So let's create one list of string. So I have created list of string. Let's import these required classes. Okay. So here I have given some list of program names, Java, then J2E, Python, OLSQL, and Java. So here I've provided some duplicate values to um, perform some filtering the duplicates using Stream API. So let's go the first one. So the first one from our list is filter from method. So let's see how this filter works. Okay. So when you talk about filter, already we know that it does some filtering process, right? So what exactly filter means? Let's say if I stream, it is part of stream method. If I go to filter, it's a its return type is stream, and this is part of stream interface. This is a stream interface, and it's a part of this, and it accepts predicate as an input. So what we done, as we discussed in our earlier videos, predicate accepts one input argument and it does the logical operate. For example, usually in traditional coding, what we have to if condition, right? If value greater than some value, so it does a logical condition, right? So it will return the true or false. If it is true, then only that pipeline will be pushed to the next level. I mean, to the terminal operation. So if the condition is not matched, then it will be ignored at this point. Okay, friends, this you understood, right? Let's execute this code. Okay, so here what I done, so I'm taking the each string, and if the string match which starts with J, then only the string should push to the next level. So that is the meaning of this expression, right? So filter, and then this is my terminal operation. So without terminal operation, this will not work because it's a lazy loop. Understood, friends? Until you call this, this method will not invoke. So let's see the next example, what we are going to see. So next example, we're going to cover map in stream. So, so we have this map method in the stream API. What is the usage of map? So let's say I have list of strings, right? So in some point, there is some requirement. So we need to add or we need to manipulate the whole string instead of for say I have these many topics. So each topic I need to go into append a program or like say I want to convert it into the lowercase. So example, let's take to lower case. Fine, friends. Now I'm going to convert it from upper to lower. So some any kind of scenario you can take that the string manipulation involves. Okay, let's see what is the output. Okay, friends, now we got, right? So the map basically, just you can see, this is also part of Stream API, and this is also returns the streams, return type, whatever the stream, type is string in our case. So it will be returning, and it accepts the functional function and function interface actually. So already we know, right, what is function. Function will accept one argument. It returns the same argument type. For example, I am passing string as my input argument. It returns the same type of return value. That means that is string. So that is the usage of map. So let's see what is the next method, peek method, right? So we have peek method in our list. Let's see what is peek method. Okay, this guy need to be collectors. Collector. Okay, fine. So we have import. So peek method basically see I have a string. So uh, before going into the terminal operation, just I want to see what is processing. Like say I have some n number of string in my list. So what is going each pipeline I can put it in the console so that what is processing. So that kind of, so basically if you want to debug something or you want to print something, so we can use the peek thing. Let's see here what I've done from the string. I just take each element and each pipeline and try to print it in the console and then convert into a list. So finally, this will give us the list of string. So let's see what this method works. Okay, friends, here you could see uh, it's printing logs. Right, friends? So let's see the next one, limit. Limit basically see, for example, I have some 100 elements, right? So I've sorted, but I want to consider only top 10 performers from the list. So let's say, uh, as I mentioned, I have 100 elements. That is, imagine that those are like a players. Okay. I want to display only the top 10 performers. So that scenario, I'm going to limit the, um, so here in our example, right? Let's say I have some list of 6 elements strings in my collections. First, I want to print only the first three. So that scenario, what I can do, this limit also is a part of stream method and stream interface, and this is intermediate operation, and for each just print it. So expectation is it print only Java J2E by only first top three from the list. Okay, so you could see this. It will print out only the first three elements from the list. I hope you understood this, and it's easy. And whenever the scenarios, right? Um, I want to print only the top some in elements. So, for example, first rank or element from the maximum salary employee and minimum, least minimum, like those scenario, you can use this limit. Limit by one means it will always take the first from that list. Okay, friends, we'll go to the next method, skip. Okay. Okay, skip basically what it does, it will ignore the element. It will not process those. For example, I have some 6 element in my list, right? I don't want to process first two, and then I need to start from third position. So then you need to specify uh, 2 here, so that it will ignore first the top 2 and then it will go from third element. Okay, let's see. Now in our case, it should start with Perl, right? First 3 will be ignored, means skip. Let's see, what is that? You see, friends, it's skipped and it is printed. So let's see, this is also part of stream function and this is an intermediate operation. And the next one, sort. Sorted, as we already familiar in the collections. So in even stream interface also providing a sort function. So now uh, we have a list. So there is a scenario where you need to give in the ordering. Ordering make more clean list, right? You can go with alphabetical order. So here, by nature, it will give you the ascending order, and you can make change to descending as well with the help of comparator dot reverse order. Fine, friends. So let's see first. Let's go with the ascending first, and we'll see what is the okay. Okay, so now it starts sorted in the ascending order. So I want to do the descending now. So just do this comparator dot reverse order. Then what it does, it will go in the reverse order. Okay, yeah. So this is how it works. Fine. So now let's go to the next example. So I have next one is distinct. Distinct means so basically, we know, right? In SQL, we used to have this distinct keyword. So what it does, it will give always unique list, right? Unique values. So if there are any duplicates, it will ignore and it will give the unique values. So the scenario here, I have a list, and in this list, there is two strings are repeating, right? I mean, one string is repeated. So in this scenario, just I need to ignore the duplication and make sure all the strings should be unique. So the string is part of string, and from there I'm just displaying this. See, friends, it is like displayed on Java. Okay, let's move to the next code. Okay, the next example, what I'm going to show is a flat map. Already we saw map. What is map? It is deal with one list of one collection, actually one array. But if think about, if I have a list of list, but I want to convert it into one array. That conversion can be achieved using flat map. So basically, flat map is part of a Stream API. This is also intermediate operation. So let's say I have two lists. This two list I have splitted like three elements, and I have created one array list of list, right? So now the requirement is I want to merge these two list into one list. So how we can achieve? We can use a map, flat map. So it is also a part of stream, and this also accepts the functional as an interface and returns the list. So for example, I am sending you a list. For each pipeline contains one list, and this list will be take the list, first level list, and collect, and second it will go to the second list and it will collect the stream of that list. So when it will collect the first list, then appending with the second list. So it will collecting all the element and created as a one list. So this scenario, you could see both this list will come into the one array list. See, the flat map converted one array, right, friends? So this is like moreover the scenario where you are going to convert some list of list, array of array. Those scenarios, flat map will be the best approach. So the next example, so far we covered all the intermediate operation. Let's go to the terminal operation. What are the methods available in the terminal operation, right? So let's go with um, first I want to show this any match method. So this method basically help us to just check is the in given element. So this any match accepts the predicate as an input argument, right? This is also part of stream, right? This is also part of stream, and but it does what it does. It's a operation. We are not going to do any um, intermediate here. We directly this is the thing. Basically, intermediate is also kind of stream only. Don't confuse with this. This is also intermediate. Intermediate like it returns the list of streams. It's a pipelines, right? So here I have a stream, then um, my terminal operation I'm applying now. So what I'm applying, if any given string's length is greater than 6, then print those. Um, just check whether any one element is matching. For I'm giving 6 out of 6, if any one element is matching or not. So right, that is the scenario. Let's say 6. So yeah, Python is 6, but here it's greater than 6 means 7. It should be false. Let's see what is the output. False, because we don't have any additional, Python. Let's say Pythons for the example. Execute true. Guys, let's focus on this method. Any match after the stream, you can use this terminal operation, and this accepts predicate function, and predicate function has one input argument, that is the type which you are going to pass, and then based on the type you're going to perform some logical operation. This will tell you whether it's true or false. If it is true, any one of the element condition matches, then it returns true. If none of element is not matched, then it give the false value. Okay, friends. And now then let's see the next example. So next I'm going to show you non-match. So non-match also like similar to any match, but here what we are saying, none of the element should not match this condition, right? But in this case, none of greater than 5, but false, right? None of element greater than 5. That means that's matching true. None of element should pass this case. But see, here we have greater than 5. So that means it's false. Means it's matching. So the operation is none of this string should not greater than 5. So then only it will return true. Otherwise, if any one is matching with greater than 5, it will return false. Means the condition is not met. And the next example that I'm going to show is match, all match. Okay. This all match basically, it basically, uh, based on this term, right? It should match all the given string should match with this condition. Means all the string should greater than equal to 4. That is the thing. If it is matches, then only it returns true. If any one of the string is greater than 5, then it will not match. Let's see. True. Sorry. So because we have this Python, this is equal to 5. This also will give, let's say 5 or 4. 4, okay, 4 means like a minimum condition will be 4. All right, it should be equal. not like greater than all. No, all is 4, 4, 3 is there. So let's say I want to make sure all the streams are greater than, then only uh, turn true. So because the minimum requirement, each string should has minimum 3 characters in my list. So that is what the mean. Okay, friends, this is also part of stream interface, and this is terminal operation, and this will returns boolean value whether it's true or false. Let's see the next example what we have. So next we are going to see count method. So the next count, let's say I have a list of integer, and integer whatever maybe like integer or string. So I want to find the count of it. Let's say you can directly go like this and do the count, or you can apply some filter. For this example, I applied some filter which is divisible by 2, so that get the count. Means given string, how many even number are there. So let's see how many even number are there. So 3. That is 6, 4, 8, right? So the filter is a part of intermediate, and count is part of terminal operation. Okay, guys. And the next example, I'm going to show you the method of minimum. So let's say I have list of integer, and I want to find the minimum number of it. So what we can do, you have a list and then string converted and find the minimum. So in the minimum, just it needs the comparator, which is natural order, so that it will do the natural order and pick the first element, that is minimum value. So it returns in our list 4 is the minimum value. Let's see. It will do the ordering, and from the ordering, it pick the first number. Right, friends? So here you can see it's picked a minimum of it. And the next one is max. Max also similar approach. Just use the max and do the ordering. It will go with the descending order and pick the first element. So internal implementation works like that. So 9 is our max value. Right, friends? This you understood, right? There is no difference in this. So let's see the next example, reduce. So what is reduce in Java? So basically, it's reduce means I have a collection of element, collection of element. That a collection of element I want to convert into one value. For example, I have 10 integer. Out of 10, I want to convert, for, let's say Fibonacci. I want to, I have a list of Fibonacci value, but I want to sum that collection of integer. That means that output will be one output. I have a list of integer. Finally, I want to summing it and get the one out. So in reduce, what happens? You are printing the previous and next value. So the previous will be A and next will be B. So initially to start with position 1 and 2. So now one position 1 plus position 2. It's adding, for example, 1 plus 2, 3. The next iteration, it will pass the 3 as your previous and B as your next, third. So likewise, it will be iterated internally, and it will give the output of total given the summation of this. So 5 plus 6, 11, and then 11 plus 4, 15, 15 plus 8, 23, 23 plus 9, 32. So our output should be 32. Okay, friends. So we got this output. And the final example, just I want to show you that if some scenario, I have the list. That list I want to convert it into array. So you can use toArray method that helps to create an array. Okay, so I hope this is like this of object, right? Great. So friends, you understood the Stream API functions, right? So this is very basic for just for understanding. I've given this quick example. In upcoming videos, let's see give try to give some big example, and we'll try to do some operation, how to filter some employee based on salary, age, and the department. So likewise, I am planning to give some a working session. So in that, we'll cover more in depth of each methods. For now, just understand what is this intermediate and terminal operation to in Stream API. I hope this video helps you to understand the Stream API methods. So we'll catch you in the next video. Until, thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. I post new videos every frequent, so you don't want to miss out. Thank you.